All right, welcome back. We continue right here on the Borders and Borders hotline of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Bob Pompeani and Gene Collier with you. Call that number, 412-575-2600, or tweet at KDPomp, at Gene Collier. Jeremy on Twitter has done that. He says, until someone beats the Patriots in the championship game, he has an emoji or a figure of Tom Brady walking very strutting, yeah, and with captions that say Spygate, trick plays, Deflategate, running up the score. The thing is, as Gene alluded to, and this is the valid point, they are really good at Foxborough. They don't lose there. But on the road this year, all of their losses have happened against teams that you wouldn't think either.
Yeah. Like
Miami, like Detroit. Matt Patricia came back against his old coach and beat him. So, Gene, that's what I mean, we'll see what New England can do. I wouldn't doubt them, but I just think Kansas City, it's their year. And I think Andy Reid finally has the kind of quarterback that he needs to do what he needs to do. He's had game managers largely. Yeah. And even Donovan McNabb, as good as he was not what this kid is.
Oh, no. Patrick Mahomes has just been tremendous. And, you know, he was the best quarterback to play at Heinz Field this year. He's the best quarterback in the playoffs. I think Brady's been great, was great the other day, and the Patriots were great, but they're not as good as Kansas City in my view. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say New England could not win.
All right, let's go down to Jim in New Brighton. Joins us on line 4. Hey, Jim.
How you guys doing? I wanted to ask, what happened to Josh Harris for the Pirates?
Harrison?
Yeah, who would sign him? And I got another question real quick. Will we become city of champions again?
Well, we'll see. That takes a lot of work. As far as Josh Harrison, he's still waiting. I have a feeling Milwaukee is the team that he'll sign with. They seem to be interested. It won't be here. And the Pirates have lost their double play combination of Harrison and Mercer. And quite frankly, at this point, Gene, it looks like a young kid named Gonzalez, who was acquired in a trade with the Indians, may be the Pirates starting shortstop. And he's 27. He's been kind of blocked over there because they had so much talent ahead of him. So, you know, I don't know. But Neil Huntington said in the Post-Gazette today, you can read about it, that, hey, we have the 9th most wins in baseball in the last 7 years. What does that mean to you, Gene?
Well, that means that the 9th most wins in baseball over the last 7 years parade begins at the point where the traditional, you know, victory parades start. That means absolutely nothing to me. You can find a stat like that and fashion it to your purposes. That means absolutely nothing. As for Josh Harrison, it's kind of a slow free agent market until the big chips fall. You don't know exactly right, but you know exactly where he's going to be. But he's not going to be in Pittsburgh, and that's going to hurt the Pirates. He's a very popular player for a team that had its worst attendance ever at PNC Park.
And we'll find out what happens this year, because the Pirates at this point are trending in the same exact position as last year, 4th, maybe worse, depending on what the Reds do. Although I do like the Pirates starting pitching. That, to me, is an advantage they have over Cincinnati, and I would even say over Milwaukee at this point. But they need bats, and they don't have enough depth there. Let's go to Vicky in Monaca. What's up, Vicky? How are you?
Hi, Bob. How you doing tonight?
Good, Vicky. How are you?
Hi, Gene.
Hi, Vicky.
Hey, hi. Speaking of starting pitching, I wanted to talk about Chris Archer. My daughter and I are quite taken with him. And we're looking forward to going to Pirate Fest this year. And we noticed that he's not listed as being there. And we're thinking, you know, that's pretty odd, because he seemed like he really wanted to, you know, interact with the fans.
I don't know. You'd have to call them and ask why. If he's not listed, he won't be there. But thanks for the call, Vicky. Appreciate it. Let's take one more before we go to break. Can we do that, Steve, real quick? All right, let's go to line 1. Bob in Clearfield. What's up, Bob? Make it quick, please.
Hey, Jim, hey, it's my understanding that the 49ers only have 5 draft picks in the upcoming draft, so and their focus is on defense. And the best players in the draft this year are supposed to be on defense. So Jerry Rice's comments you have to take up with a grain of salt. So
all right.
Thanks for we'll see you guys.
Appreciate it. On that note, we'll take a break right here on Pittsburgh CW.